Attention men. Evil, evil men. Hello. The feminist movement has a brand new leader, and it is this Karen right there. Ooh, she looks scary.
It's not all men, they say. Which ones? Tell me. Tell me which ones are the safe ones. Women are not comparable to inanimate material objects that are replaceable, that cannot have mental health issues.
What in the world is this?
But sometimes the universe gets together with that divine goddess called Karma and says, fuck around and find out. On today's episode of The Patriarchy Doesn't Give a Fuck About Women.
Oh my God. Imagine living this life.
Stop fucking going to random women's pages and telling them that they're beautiful like it's some kind of fucking compliment. The patriarchy, above all, thrives on controlling women.
There is a new Karen on the block, and if you work in retail, you should be terrified.
Women owe them. We owe them our vaginas so they can empty themselves in like we're just some sort of vessel. Well, why don't you just calm down, response? Why don't you just go fuck yourself in the ass with a giant fucking dildo?
Well, it appears we have a live one, ladies and gentlemen. It's very few and far between that we get a Karen so Karenistic that our Karen meters go full Karen. All right? But this lady right here, this random old woman who puts menopausal rants to her 1,000 followers or so is the new queen of the Karens. Now, a subscriber sent me this on my Instagram, and he said, you got to go and review these videos. And I thought, yeah, sure, I will. This is fantastic. So please, take a seat, take a load off, put your cock away, and let's have a look at whoever this chick is.
It's not all men, they say. Or, you know, they'll go, oh, but it's only a small minority of men that think this way. And it's like, yeah, well, which ones?
Now, that's a great question, Karen. Who are the bad men? The ones that treat women terribly. Now, it's hard to figure out who they are because oftentimes they don't do it in public. But is the best response to not being able to figure out who they are attack everyone with a penis? Probably not. I just don't think attacking an entire gender over something that a very small amount of that gender does is fair. It's just not. And if someone did that to females, you would be up in hairy arms. Now, can I just say, by looking at this Instagram, whose granny has their old iPhone 12? That's my first question. But this is the loud and proud Michelle. Ooh. She's a public figure. She's a professional singer. Wow. An actor, a feminist, a vegan. She's also an intersectional activist and lives by this quote. They whispered, you cannot handle the storm. I whispered, I am the storm. Wow, that's so deep. I'm no expert, I'm no scientist, but I'm starting to think maybe she hates blokes. I'm just going to scroll through her Instagram. Oh, she's got 1,120 followers now. She looks good there, very happy. And I tell you what, she just looks like a lady just down the shops. But I will say this, I've watched a lot of these videos and she's not. She's very angry. She had long hair at one point. Should have kept the long hair. Now you just look like a Karen with short hair. Okay, so let's, she looks great. She looks very, very good. Too good, I would say. Far too good. Ooh. Are you single, Karen? Ooh. Because that comes off.
It's not like you wear a sign around your neck or you have it stamped on your forehead that this is how you feel about women. You're a bitch. Fuck women. They are tools, not human.
Okay, I'm trying to work out what's going on here. So she's standing in front of a meme or a quote saying, you're a bitch. I support Hunter. Fuck women. They are tools, not human. That's from Brandon Sawyer. I don't know who that is. I don't really know what that means. It's a crazy thing to read. It's actually crazy because it's the last thing I messaged to my wife last night before she went to bed. Shout out to little Dixon. That's a joke, by the way. Everyone calm down. I did Google Brandon Sawyer, and the only person that came up with any notoriety seems to be a screenwriter who produced Penguins of Madagascar. And I don't think he's responsible for that quote. Although I did find this on the Penguin dark web. I hate women.
The rise of women-hating culture on social media has emboldened men to make statements like this.
Michelle, why are you so mad at some random dude who has... Maybe he's in the comment section or your comment section. Why would you be so mad at some random dude saying this? Have you ever been on the internet? Either it's a joke, it's a shit joke, but he doesn't actually mean it, which is probably pretty high, or he's completely insane. Regardless of which one of those is correct, you probably shouldn't be just screen grabbing it and getting upset about it because it means nothing. Both of those people, either the insane one or the dude who's joking, that doesn't mean anything. Why would you listen to an insane person and why would you take a joke to heart? Everyone, I'm looking at you. And does that mean that men are the problem here? Maybe you should be blaming the psycho who said it and not what he has between his legs.
And you know what? I'll complain about this.
You're a Karen. Of course you will. You have nothing else to do. There's only so many times you can return items to your local fucking Domain furniture shop or go and read the Bunnings catalogue. Eventually you're gonna run out of shit to do.
And I'll get done for hate speech. But if I report this comment, Instagram will tell me that they can't see a problem with it, or that they're too busy because they don't have enough staff to actually go through all of these comments.
I'm starting to think this was definitely a comment, and that's a shit thing to say to someone. Don't fucking abuse people in the comment section. It's not very nice, okay? In saying that, she's a vegan, so maybe she deserves it. I don't know. My issue isn't with you, Michelle, Miss Karen. It's with you blaming my particular gender. I just don't think that's very fair. And I think labeling men as the worst people, the most vile things alive, is inherently terrible. And I think it doesn't help the problems that women face in regards to men at all. In fact, it makes them worse. It tells young ladies at primary school that men are going to be a problem throughout their entire lives. That is not a good lesson to learn. And it also teaches young boys that they are the problem. What a terrible life lesson to learn as a young person. It's awful. Some men attack women, but they shouldn't blame all men because of that. Some women attack their kids, but we shouldn't blame all women because of that. But people like Michelle here, the Karens of the world, the feminists of the world, they love to be victims. That's how they live their lives. That's how they get their jollies.
When someone says to me, not all men, I go, yes, all fucking men.
Wow, you sound so logical.
All fucking men until you prove otherwise.
I didn't do anything. Is that proof enough for you?
Statistically, a woman is more likely to be murdered by somebody that she's intimate with.
Okay, and that's horrible. But all men? Do you know what all men seem to do in their lives? Even the ugly ones with money. They usually are intimate with a lady. Do you know what they don't do? Kill that lady. 100% of them do not do that. I can say that with certainty. I have not killed anyone, alright? So therefore, you can't say it's all of us. Not all men kill women, you absolute fucking pelican.
So if we can't even trust the ones that we're intimate with, how the fuck do you expect us to trust the ones that are emboldened enough to say this kind of shit on social media? It is all men.
Just do us a favour, shut the fuck up and get a better haircut. That's all I ask. But I do look forward to your response video to this video. I'm sure you've got something to say about little old me. But until then, I will leave you alone and I'll quickly jump into another part of this video that I think you'll enjoy. This page, do you remember this page? Kaleidoscope News. A few weeks ago, I made a video about how terrible they are, and they have responded, which is nice. They responded with a couple of videos, and they also responded with this beautiful infographic where they detailed all of my sponsors and encouraged people in their comment section to go and message them. Which is quite funny because there are some sponsors in there that have to do with health and fitness. And there was one rather chubby lady that was in the comment section saying, I won't name the health and fitness brand, but they were basically saying, I will never use this health and fitness brand ever again. Listen here, you fat bitch, you never fucking use it in the first place. This is all part of cancel culture where they go over your sponsors, and guess what, bitches? It didn't work, which is very fun. Anyway, the whole original video was about them suggesting that Jordan Peterson was a violent man, which I thought was hilarious. I took umbrage at those comments and I thought I'd make a video about it. And I got this response from their fearless leader. And I'll need to change Instagram accounts because I've been blocked.
So apparently there's a man on the internet that hates my guts.
I don't hate you.
This gentleman
I don't
right
know you.
here. Isaac
It's me.
Butterfield. He's an Aussie comedian, apparently.
Apparently.
Do I know this man? No. Like Mariah Carey would say, I don't know her. But yet, he decided it'd be a great idea to create a 9-minute long video for his 1 million subscribers on YouTube.
Nearly 2.
Dedicated to hating me and my platforms, Kaleidoscope News. And
Not hating, just critiquing. I think
let's
that's the better way to describe
what
it.
this man has to say. And I don't think it's gonna be lovely things.
Now, back to the video. So I recently stumbled across a hilarious Instagram account. They're called Kaleidoscope News. Now, it's a news site, allegedly. I do not take anything they say seriously, but let's call them a news site, okay? Okay. Let's have a bit of a look at the... Oh, she, her. It's strange to give media companies pronouns, but sure. And then it gets better. Fat Liberation Podcast, @Fatanize. Oh my God. But...
Honey, you need a hobby because this is just sad. This is so sad. Like, get some therapy. Go text your mum back. This is just...
I text my mum all the
Fuck
time.
me. Firstly,
What are you talking about?
I am the sole owner, the sole creator of Kaleidoscope News.
Okay, that's great, but why are your pronouns in it, all right? If you're a news site, like Rupert Murdoch and all the media companies he owns, why don't they have he, him in it? You fucking goose.
Kaleidoscope News. So yes, I use she, her pronouns.
You can't be a fucking news source and be a female. Anyway, whatever.
And
Do you know what I mean?
secondly, I love the fact that you keep saying that you don't take this site, my platform, seriously, and yet you've created a 9-minute video dissing the platform, yet you don't take it seriously.
Yeah, I'm making fun of it. I've got like 1,000 videos on my YouTube channel making fun of people like you. I'm not taking it seriously, I'm just making fun of you. You fucking big waffle.
Make it make sense, love. Anyway, this is more what he's got to say.
But more! For all your vibrator needs, head to Happy Mash. What the fuck, ladies? You are way too open about jamming your pussies full of fucking equipment. You think men are mad at you for taking back your order?
Yeah, you were just a bit open about it. Like, you can do it. I don't even fuck. Do what you fucking want. I don't care. But just don't, like, fucking stamp it to the front of your head and go, yes. If you want to jam yourself this afternoon, head to mash.com to get some mashing, to mash up those fucking lips together to get extra mashy.
No, just fucking be a bit more discreet. It's the same as if I started every video by going, "G'day, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, I love blowjobs, but because I'm a busy man, I bought a robot to suck
What's she shaking her fucking head at?
my dick. You can get yours today as well, and take back the blowjobs from the women. The women can't be trusted with the blowjobs."
This is a beautiful thing I like to call hypocrisy. You diss me and make fun of me for promoting vibrators and sexual liberation.
Liberation? Go to the Middle East, love. Go to the Middle East and talk liberation.
Yet you, sir, literally have stickers on your merch site that says, "Keep it moist."
This is
Yeah,
2 minutes,
I'm
this
not
video.
allowed to talk
2.5
about sex
minutes.
and wanking, masturbation,
No, you're
and
not.
all that.
No, you're not
But
allowed
you
to.
are. Apparently men are. They're
Yep.
allowed to talk about wanking and having sex.
Yes.
But for women, it's a bit gross. It's a bit much.
Yeah, 100%. She put up another video as well. I can't play it because of copyright music that's in there, but it's a shame Because at the end of it, she says something like this: I must not know anything because I'm a woman, which just points to the fact that she's a massive victim and just loves to be a victim. And she's probably never had any actual struggle in her life, and if she did, I don't care. She goes on and shows all these articles that she says are examples of how problematic Jordan Peterson is, but the vast majority of them can basically be countered with, well, if you look at the context of what he was saying in that situation and explaining it, you may even come to the same conclusion as him. Not all of them. I mean, I don't agree with everything Jordan Peterson says. I just think that he's not a violent person. I don't think that's so much of an outrageous thing to say. Anyway, this chick just basically has built a following by putting things up about being fat and shit, and other fat people are like, yes, I want to be a part of it. Yay. And, you know, she's got a bit of a following and cool. And she might be a nice person. I don't know. I just disagree with that side of her thinking. That's all. I just feel very happy for women. I just do. Because they have brave leaders out there like that lady and old Michelle from the start of the video. Sheila's, you got a very interesting future to look forward to. I look forward to being a part of it. Be a good motherfucking peace in the Middle East. Be Dick Stinks. If you enjoyed the video, good. If you didn't, fuck off. Bye. See ya.